Hey, what's up everybody? This is Blake. I'm going to show a video today of how to list an item on eBay really fast with your phone only. So that's all I use is my phone. And I'm also going to show you a couple of the key items you'll need to maybe get started listing on eBay just for beginners. So, all right. So a couple of things I recommend when you list items on eBay. Is to get a white background. eBay asks that you have a white background. You can use whatever color you'd like though, but eBay asks that you use a white background. So I just use a foam board. You can get these from like the dollar store. And one of these like trifolds. I think you can also get that from the dollar store, like the people use for projects. So that makes a really good background. So I'll just give you a quick example. So if you're taking a photo, that's what the photo is going to look like. Or if you had one standing up, it's going to look like that. So not perfect, but it'll work, especially for a beginner or even for me. That's what I use all the time. Some other things you might want to invest into are some lights. Now, you don't have to get these high quality lights. You can get some type of LED lights that are going to give you a really great photo. I believe that a quality photo helps your listing sale, makes you maybe look more professional or reputable if you have a quality photo. So I suggest investing in some lights. They're not very expensive. I think that set's about $100, but you can get actually a smaller set that you can just place on the table to get started. But technically you don't even need those lights. You can take the photos with just good lighting or maybe lighting from a window. So, all right, now I'm going to show you how you can physically list an item on eBay. This item is actually, I got it in a lot off of Facebook. So Super Mario Bros. 2. I haven't even looked it up. I don't think it's worth that much, but I got a lot of good stuff in that lot. So I'm just going to show you that other one because I've already tested that game. But got a lot of Pokemon games and a DS off of Facebook. But all right. All right, going to walk you through how to list an item on eBay for sale. We'll go through two different ways. One, having a barcode, which is the easiest way to do it, easiest way to find things. And then an item that does not have a barcode. I still have the Goodwill sticker on there from that one. So I'll take you through it. The first thing you can do, if it has a barcode, you can hit the camera button there, as you see on the phone, and hit scan barcode. And then all you do is scan the barcode, and it'll walk you through a list. So some of the key things that you'll see here, there's 378 of this item listed for sale on eBay. Now that's actually only the items listed for sale on eBay that has that barcode. Somebody could have keyed that item in without the barcode if they have game only, or they looked it up another way by not doing it. So this is a good way to kind of look to see what items there is for sale right now. And you'll see certain things like here, that item's on sale for $350 pre-owned, like I have. But it's an auction, so it will sell higher than that because you see you've got cartridge only list at $10. And you can also see the trending price right here that says $12.87. But what I'm going to do is we're going to go up here to this filter button. So when you hit filter, you can go down here and hit sold. So we had 378 listed. Right now, there has been 616 sold. Right, so more is sold than listed. So this item, if you price it correctly, should sell super fast. Another thing you can do to filter it, since this item is not brand new, it is pre-owned, you can go down to filter and you can go to item condition, and you see more used have sold than new. And you can filter the results. So this is what I like to do for a couple of things. I like to look at the prices of what have sold. And then I look for a good listing to sell similar. And you can click that. So we'll go through here. So that one's a complete one. I don't think that one, mine is complete. Mine does not have the manual, even though I don't think this game has a manual. It says viewing the game manual. So we won't list it saying that it has the manual. That one's new. Let's see. New Super Mario Bros. 2 Nintendo 3DS. That looks like a good listing. It sold $216. So click on the listing, and you can hit sell one like this. So once you hit the sell one like this, it's going to pop up. Phone is being super slow now. There we go. So one like that, and it fills in a lot of the information for you. It gives you the title. It gives you a like a factory photo, a standard photo, some item conditions, item specifics, the UPCs there. So it fills it out. So as you can see, it makes it really good. So we'll walk through the listing. I am actually okay with the title. You can put something in the title like tested, to show people that it works, if you'd like to do that, to add to the title. And then let's go to photos. So I normally don't take photos with the eBay app. I do it with the camera app itself, but just for this circumstance, I'll do it with the eBay app. So take a photo, make it pretty simple. Sorry if I'm a little out of camera. I like to open it up, take one of the front, take one of the inside. Make sure you get everything in there. Sorry if we're out of camera right now. Not great photos either, because I'm trying to do this. And then take one of the backside. On this, I might actually zoom in on the game too, just so they get a better look, to make sure that the label's okay. All right. And then you'll see you've got them highlighted, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many photos I have for this. And I can hit done. So it's going to load the photos up onto eBay. It's uploading, pending. Now, if we wanted to edit the photos, you can see here, I kind of took it at the top part of the screen. You just click on the photo, and then I can go down here to this little crop sensor and crop the photo to make it look maybe a little more professional, and then hit save. You can also rotate the photos if you would like, or add and delete photos, or if you wanted to, you could reorder the photos. Hold on, let's see, just click it here, and I could move photos around. But I like the order of that. So new Super Mario Bros. 2, 3DS tested. Condition is good. I'm actually going to put this condition as very good. The game, the case, everything's in really nice condition. So it may fetch just a little bit more money, or it may help somebody buy it that when they see that. Very good. And it's got everything else filled out, which is really cool. All right, description. I'm not one for writing a long description. Some people do policies in here and everything like that, but I've been doing this for a couple years now, and I'll kind of show you what I do. So up here, this has got the same title that we have there, as you see in the description. New Super Mario Bros. 2 Nintendo 3DS tested. Condition is very good. I'll leave that there. I also put see photos for detailed condition and what's included. So it's a great way to do it. Tested, works great. And that's what I put for my description. Now, if it didn't have a manual, I'm not going to list that because this says viewing the game manual. If it didn't have the manual, like if it was one that had a manual and it didn't have it in there, I would definitely notate that it didn't have a manual. This is also a really good part to say, let's say, hey, you're listing a disc game and it had a scratch on it. You would make sure you notate that in the description. Let's say you sell a game that's in very good condition, you ship it to the buyer and it has scratches on it, even though it works, the buyer could create a return and and put not as described, which would be a ding on your account. So you want to make sure you open any flaws on the product that you see. Overall, this thing's in really good condition. It tested, it worked great. So I don't really have to list any flaws. So we'll leave the description at that. So we just go back. Pricing. When you click on pricing, you'll hit this little button down here with the pencil. And this is where it'll let you select whether it's auction or buy it now. So I rarely do auctions. I do buy it now. And it'll show you the online trending price for $11. I like to see how others sell it. Just again, very good condition, tested, very similar to what I'm doing. Was $12.79, $12.99, $12, $12 disc only, $13, $12. I am gonna list this at a little bit higher than this price is, because so many have sold. It's sold so fast. So I'm going to list it as $12.95 and hit done. And this is where you would do the shipping option when you scroll down. So scroll down and it says delivery. And just knowing about how much this weighs, I've listed so many. I know it's going to weigh about 4 ounces when I ship this out in a padded envelope is what I would ship that out in. I definitely recommend getting a scale because as a new person, everyone makes mistakes in the beginning on shipping. If you don't put the exact weight of it is and you say you're going to charge the buyer for shipping and then it ends up costing you $10 to ship an item instead of $4 because you didn't put the right weight in. So I would suggest getting a scale. In this package detail, another good thing to do, so we're going to put 4 ounces because I know that's about what it's going to weigh or less. And then your package dimensions. Let's say you're shipping a really big item. You want to put those package dimensions in because if you get over a certain weight and the dimensions are more than what it says it is, the shipping could be more. In this circumstance, it's less than a pound. It's going to go first class shipping. I do not have to put the dimensions in, so I'm not going to. It's not going to matter. But normally you would if it's over a pound. All right, and this is where you select your shipping service. USPS first class package. You'll see it's recommended. It's the least expensive option. If you were to do priority mail, you see it jumps up the price from anywhere from $380 to $420 to $750 to $960. But first class, you're going to get around 2 to 3 business days, where priority is 1 to 3. So I go with the first class. Now, again, if it's over a pound, you'll have to go with priority or FedEx or something like that. So you will see this thing right here that says media mail. Games are not media mail, cannot be shipped out media mail. I know that's a big misconception, but they cannot be shipped out media mail. And actually media mail can be inspected. So you can send out books, movies, music, records, media mail. You just cannot ship out video games, media mail. So we got first class, that's selected. We'll go back. Now here, I am going to offer free shipping. The reason I'm going to offer free shipping is because that's what the market did. Like if you go back and look at what sold, let's go back and look at what sold, see how others price sold it. Free shipping, free shipping, free shipping. This one was $10 plus shipping. Free shipping, free shipping, free shipping. Like everyone is listing this thing free shipping. So $12.95. We're going to list it, and we're going to go down here and make sure it's marked free for buyer. You that offer free shipping. You can charge a calculated. That's what I normally do. You need to make sure you put the correct dimensions in, as we said earlier. Or if I know that, let's say I sell a video game and I know it's going to cost me around $4 or less to ship out, I could just do a charge a fixed amount, $4. That way, if it's a little more or a little less, like it's not going to kill me to do that. So, but in this case, we're going to do offer free shipping. Ship internationally. Now that's going to be very confusing for eBay beginners, and I know it was for me. For the ship internationally, I have it clicked on, and you'll see it's a global shipping program. I recommend you do this for your products, ship internationally and global shipping program, because basically what's going to happen if somebody internationally buys the product, all you have to do is send it to Kentucky. I promise you're not even going to see a difference. Like when you go to print the label, it's gonna ship it. The address is already going to be filled out. You ship it off to them. That's it. There's nothing to it. When I first did it, I didn't ship internationally with the global shipping program. You will get more sales if you do that. Now, eBay is going to handle the price, so they're going to charge a premium to the buyer that buys it to ship internationally. But all you have to do is ship it to Kentucky, and that, like I said, the address will pre-fill out for you. It'll be like just anybody in the United States bought it. And it'll charge at a first class rate to Kentucky. So it'll be less than $4 for me to ship it. But again, the buyer internationally will pay fees through eBay. So we're done here. If you wanted to turn on local pickup, you could, but maybe for like a bigger item, or you lived in a metropolitan area, that would be a good option. So we'll go back, delivery, and then preferences. How I have it set up. So payment methods, I have it set up on PayPal. Handling days, that's how many days after the buyer made the purchase and paid for it that you are going to have to ship it off. That doesn't mean you have 2 days to get it to the buyer. That means you have 2 business days to ship it or scan it in at the post office. So I like to give myself 2 business days. If you have 1 business day, you don't give yourself a lot of time, and you could catch some dings there. If you're going to accept returns, you can click this button, accept returns. I always click this button, require immediate payment. That way they can't buy it and then wait days to pay you. They have to pay immediately to do that. So I really recommend require immediate payment. So we'll go back. So we've got that done, and you'll see, so we've got it all pretty much done. We've got the title, the photos, the item specifics that were mostly filled out because we scanned in the barcode. You've got the description, pricing, the shipping options, preferences, and now you just hit list your item. And success, you've got a listed item on eBay. All right, so now we're going to show you how to list an item that does not have a barcode. So let me make sure I go ahead and take this Goodwill sticker off of here. Not a great buy, $1. I think it's going to sell for around $8. So Brett the Hitman Hart. So if you know kind of the name or description of an item, if it doesn't have a barcode, you can simply look it up. So one of the cool things about action figures, I don't know if you can see that there, but it has a date. So this one says 2011 WWE Mattel. So I know, because I grew up a wrestling fan, that this is Brett the Hitman Hart. So how I'm going to look this item up, so we'll go back to eBay here. Brett, is it 1T or 2T? The Hitman, must be 1T. Brett the Hitman. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. Hitman Hart. Action figure 2011. So that's how you would search for an item that is doesn't have a barcode, and you can see I'm already filtered into the sold. Filter into the sold, what sold, but you can get back out of here from when I did it earlier. So wow, 2 listed for Brett the Hitman Hart, and we have to sold. So, and actually you'll see this one looks very similar, right? Let's see, this one's the same. So same product, and basically WWE, Bret the Hitman Hart, Mattel WrestleMania 32 Battle Pack WrestleMania figure. So let's see, description 2011. So that's the one. So all I would do is hit sell one like this, right? And then you go through the same process as we said before. You hit the photos. So here you'll see item specific. We don't have a UPC, so you're going to click on the little UPC button or UPC barcode and hit does not apply. That's it. And then you've got your specifics already filled out. You'll go down here, and same thing with description. So with this, I will say, hey, it has some normal wear and tear. Please see photos for detailed condition. And I'll try to take some really close-up pictures, as, you know, condition may be more of a concern here because, you know, there's some wear on it. And then again, you'll go through the pricing. You'll take it off an auction. You'll select the buy it now price. Shipping. This thing literally is probably going to ship out at like 4 ounces, but I'll do 5 ounces. Again, if you had a scale, that's going to help you out, probably save you some money and time, especially in the beginning. And then, yes, we're going to require immediate pay. And then you would hit list your item. But I'm going to go back and take some photos of it, make sure we're all good. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. Let me know if you have any questions.